Hi, beautiful people. So I was laying up here and thinking. So I was like, I think the thing that bothers me the most out of everything I'm going through or have been through, from since a child, is that at the end of the road, either people were very fearful, they wanted to be demonic and choose that path to hate me and dislike me and not love me, and I've been like not unloved since the child. My mama loved me though. She had her own way loving me. She could be verbally abusive and mistreat me, but she had mental health issues again, which I now know black magic was being done on her by her family. And I know specifically who, but I'm not going to even mention it here. But I think the thing that bothers me the most out of this whole journey is, because I want to be transparent, I have no one. I mean, I have God, and that's enough. I have me, and that's enough. I have my ancestors, and that's enough. But, when I look at some of these videos with the chosen ones, they got somebody. They got somebody, whether it's their child, their mom, their dad, their friend, their a family member. They have someone, you know, and I have no one physically. I've accepted that, but I was just like sitting up here thinking, like, what did the devil tell them so well and so good to go against me, who has shown them nothing but kindness and love? And I mean, I get that it's the spirit, in the vessel, and I get that people on it don't heal their traumas. I get that the devil is enticing, all that. I get it. But then there was one, you know. And then I think the other thing that gets me is like, why did God allow me to meet, quote unquote, my twin flame, and then they ended up being demonic? Like, it's like, why, it's like, why I gave my heart so thick with it, so big and beautiful and unconditional, for the person who was supposed to be created for me end up stabbing me in the back. And I get that people have their own free will, and I get people make their own choices, and the black magic and all of this stuff, and they don't love themselves and all of that. I get it. But I'm just like, well, could I have not loved them then so much? Could I just have loved them a little bit? you know, um, I get it, but yeah, I think like out of all the things that bother me, that's it. And then I think the last thing is not knowing, like, like when God tells me, oh, you're gonna move this day or this day, and it don't happen, and you have to continue to walk by faith, and you don't know what's the next thing. And then sometimes the next thing could be that you're homeless, and you're like, I don't want to be homeless. It's not that I can't make it. It's not that I can't. I know that I will survive, because that's the kind of soldier I am, the warrior I am. But I've already been homeless, twice. Let me make sure, twice. Let me think. Twice. Think twice. Once, twice. And I'm granted I had a car. Thank you, Lord, for that. But it's just like, why? And I'm not saying that's the next step in my life, but I don't know, and that's the issue. I don't like that. I don't like it. And I'm not saying that's what God's gonna do. But will God do something like that? Yeah. He will. 100%. And I get that it's supposed to make you stronger, and it does. But it's just like, can we just skip that part? Well, I don't need to prove that I can make it being homeless. I've already been homeless, living in my car with my cat. You know. I've never been homeless without a car. Thank you, Lord. Oh, I've been homeless 3 times, 2 or 3 times. And one of the times was before I was even awakened. I still had a car. So I'm grateful for having a car. But it's just like those are the things, that bothers me. I'm going to call this just confessions. So, yeah. All right, beautiful people. Bye, y'all.